me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And look at this Baltimore defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass.
And this game for them is all about the line of...
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Pierce spent most of his rookie season in the Colts starting lineup and accumulated just under 600 yards with some big plays downfield. Expectations much higher for his sophomore season.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, check it. Roll.
They run once more with Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. And incomplete.
Anytime the ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. And Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now it's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 18, 5 in.
Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their face.